I'm Matt.
And we're going to go over some of the footwork and some of the combinations that we learned in the classes at the National Hispanic Cultural Center in Ortega Salon, or Salon Ortega, that currently we're not able to do. But as soon as we can go back into the salon, then we'll make sure that you know. But for now, we just want to keep going, and we want to remind us and do a refresher of the steps that we did learn. So we're going to go very slowly over the basic closed position, open position. We'll do a right turn, we'll do cross-body lead or dile que no, and then maybe enchufa. And remember, these are all basic passes in casino, which is Cuban style salsa. So here we go, just very basic, and then we'll do it with some music. So typically we start in closed position. It is where you can get adjusted and get familiar with the partner that you're dancing with. Remember, leads that you're supporting here and follows, that you're not giving them extra weight, but you are making sure that there's a connection in your elbows. And then you just gently rest your hand on their shoulder, and their hand is going to be on your shoulder blade. All right, and then this is going to be at the eye level of the person who's shortest, and our hands don't move. If you want to move, it's your upper body, it's your rib cage, right? But we're just getting used to each other. So we're going to do our in-place step first. Follows, we're going to start with the right foot. Leads, we're going to start with the left foot. And we're going to count as 1, 2, 3. We're going to pause on 4. And then we're going to continue with the left foot for the follows and the right foot for the leads on 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to hold 8. So here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now I kind of have a feel of how my partner is moving. So then the lead is going to gently lead the follow to step back. So there's a little tension and a little pressure in the hand here. But we always want to make sure that we're engaged regardless, so that we can feel the little invitations of the movements within our core. So the lead is going to push me to step back on 1. 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to gently pull. I know you can't see it, but there's a gentle little pull with your fingers leading me back to step forward. 5, 6, 7. He pushes again slightly. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, and stop. Now, if your lead wants to lead you into a side step, he will gently push on my rib cage to step side. Remember that the first 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, are a complete step in salsa. So we want to change movements after we've completed both steps, the 1, 2, 3, and the 5, 6, 7, if we're going to change directions. So we're going to do a basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now we're both in our neutral position. Now my lead is going to gently push on my rib cage to step to the side. 1, 2, 3, and come back together. 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3. Now we're back in our neutral position. My lead is going to lead me back into the basic. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, again. And 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Let's do just that with a little bit of music. And if you have any questions about this, you can write them in the comments, and I will be sure to answer your questions. All right, here we go. Nice and easy. So we're going to move forward and back. So in Spanish we say arriba o abajo, right? Up or down. And so up meaning the lead is going to walk up, and the follow is gonna walk back. So we do that out of our neutral position. So out of a basic, and then we'll start. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, my lead is gonna give me a signal that he's continuing to push me. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I still feel the push, which means we're gonna continue going back. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now abajo, he's gonna gently pull me towards him, and I'm gonna step forward. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. I felt that again. 5, 6, and stop. Yeah. So every time that the lead wants to change a direction, there's a subtle either push or pull, a little movement that's going to let me know something is going to change or something's going to be different. Okay? So let's try that again without stopping. And just whenever you want to go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Right, we go back into a basic. Nice. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do after that is, so that's a little movement. We're introducing movement. We're getting to know our partner and what our partner can or cannot do. And we're building a trust for the song. So now we're going to go into a crossbody lead out of our basic position. And we're going to stay in close position when we continue this crossbody lead. What I mean by that is we've just done our basic, and a crossbody lead is my partner opening up so that I can go across his body and turning around on the other side. So we go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So now my partner has moved out of my way. I can walk straight past him if I want to. He doesn't have to move out of his way or my way anymore once he's already done that. So imagine like he's opening a door, or she, depending on who's leading. This happens to me now. All right, so we're gonna go right into it again. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna feel my partner gently push on my shoulder blade to keep me walking forward. My lead's hand over here does not pull in. If he pulls in, my body will turn towards him and I won't be able to walk forward. So you want to lower the hand to a little lower, maybe like the chest level of the follow. So my partner leads me forward. 5, 6, and then turns me back around on 7. Let's try that again. And my partner's going to breathe.
I forgot how.
Here we go, right into it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yes? And we're ready to do our basic again. And then we'll do another crossbody lead. So, basic crossbody, basic crossbody. Okay. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, step, step, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, crossbody. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? Let's try to put that together with our basic in place. Side, side, walking forward and back. Okay, I'm not going to say we're going to do 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. I'm going to leave that up to the lead. But then we're going to go into a crossbody, a basic, and another crossbody to get back into the position we were in.
Que tú me has dado el amor que tanto ansía tener en su mano un día, el amor que tú me has dado. ¿Cómo lo voy a perder? Suena, suena, con sabor contigo. ¿Cómo lo voy a perder? En el piano, Oswald Ponciano.
Awesome. So now that we've done that, I hope that was great. I hope it worked out well. If not, when you're done with this, rewind it and go over that part again. Now we're going to go into a crossbody that goes into an open position. So there's a time where you let go so that you can separate and your partner still feels safe in that you're letting them go. So that would be, let's do it this way. So when I'm getting ready to walk past my partner, my lead, after he pushes just gently as I walk past him, he's gonna let go of this hand at a certain point. So 1, 2, 3, he leads me forward, and then we're gonna not hold on here anymore. 5, 6, 7.
Wrong foot.
Yeah. Again. And 1, 2, 3. Push. 5, 6, 7. And now we're in open position. Let's do that one more time. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So I'm gonna lead Matt so that you can see as well if it works for somebody who's shorter than their follow. So we're gonna step right into a basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1. So then we're going to go into our guapea. Guapea is when we're separating and coming together. It's another basic, but it's a Cuban style basic. So we go apart and we come back together. We don't step too far apart because we don't know who's dancing behind us on either side. But it's just a little separation and then coming back together. There's always a nice tension between the partner. Right? We're never just loose and not having any resistance. So when we are opening guapea, the follow continues to do the same step that they were doing before. The lead, however, is going to step back on the left foot instead of forward. So that's a big difference between Cuban style or casino style and on one or LA style or in time salsa here. So we go 1, 2, 3. Now the next step for me, we're going to come together, but the lead is also going to step together. And where we push off is going to stop our bodies because we're still connected. We're still engaged in our core. So when we push, that stops me. That stops my foot where it's going to come back. And we step coming back together. And we step 1, 2, 3. We push on 5, 5, 6, 7. So our foot and our hands happen at the same time. Again, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So one thing that I want to say is the beautiful thing about salsa is that everybody has their own flavor. Everybody has their own style within the dance. Some people, some leads might step back really far, 1, 2, 3, where others might step closer in place, right? What matters is that you're dancing with your partner and that it's in sync. And you're being aware of your space. So I'm aware of who is behind me, in front of me, on the side of me, being mindful of the space that you're using, right? So it keeps us from stepping on other people as well. So we're gonna go from a crossbody lead into an open position, guapea. We go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So now, that's our basic. Very good. We want to move on. We want to do turns. We want to enjoy other things. So now, one of the things that is going to be something that the lead can fall back on as they're thinking of other moves to do are things like a basic right turn for the follow. So the lead is going to initiate the turn on 3. So 1, 2, 3. I know something different is going to happen. Because before, 3 would just be coming right back together, right? 1, 2, 3. So there's nothing that would change. Now I know something's going to change, and he's kind of leading me out this way. So that's where my turn is going to start. So let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm going to keep my eyes on my partner, and I'm going to turn around and try to end up right in the same spot. So my lead doesn't have to have his hand go out far. It stays pretty much above my head. So there's my 3. I step 5, 6. I see where my lead is, and I end up right where my lead's at. And my lead brings my by 8. Yeah? So leads, make sure that you don't bring it down too soon because you can injure shoulders, and we don't want to do that. So again, we go 1, 2, 3, 5, sure, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, down, 7. So bring it down on 7. Yeah, because if you leave it up, I'm going to think another turn. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Great. Let's try that with music. We're going to something else. I wish I could say any questions, but we can't. So here we go. And maybe they don't know what's coming up next. So, so just be gentle with your partner. That's all. And if they don't know, perhaps I might help them and help them with the shoulder, like gently, not turning them like a top. Okay, so when we come out of our right turn, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. My lead and I are going to change positions. So my lead is going to step out of my way a little bit and lead me that way. So my lead is actually going to step side and forward a little bit as I step back. 1, 2, 3. I have to be here by 3. Yeah? Let's try that again. So we just did from our right turn. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm on my right foot. My left foot is free. He's on his left foot. His right foot is free. He's going to step in place, more or less, maybe a little behind. And he's going to lead me forward so that I travel towards him. 5, 6, 7. It's hard to break it down slow. So, he's just bringing me into him so that he can lead me into a dile que no. It's just like a regular crossbody lead, but now I am at a different angle than I was before. But the movement is still going to be the same. So, we just did 3. I ended up here. He pulls me in steps with his right foot. I step with my left foot. 5, 6, 7. And into our dile, relax your hand. Into our dile que no. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yes? Adam. We're going to go from the right turn. Good. Breathe. Yes, it's important to breathe. Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. If he lets go, follows, that's your opportunity to style. Okay? Let's try that again. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Ah, nice. Let's do it with music. Just that part. are is that I said he's got to give me a little bit more pressure to go forward out of my basic 0 step or in place step. If I don't feel a gentle push from him, I'm not going to step back. So if we're in our basic position here and he steps forward, he's going to step on my foot because I'm not going to have that signal to really step back. Yeah? So he's got to be a little more aggressive. So 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Good. We've really got to have that equal resistance. Follows as well. And the hands really got to stay in between here. Go ahead and relax a little bit. If it's too far over, that means your lead is not giving you enough of what you. It's like a communication. So if I'm pushing more, my lead's got to push back equal amount to match it, not overpower me, right? Vice versa. Okay, so now we're going to go into, we'll do enchufa, right? Let's do doble enchufa. So double. So the double is the same thing that we did here, except our partner catches our shoulder blade right back here. So the timing is really important, yeah? So we just came out of our right turn. We're going into enchufa, which we just did. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And the hand comes up over again so that we can go back into a regular enchufa. Again, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? And then we do our regular enchufa, into our dile, and back into a basic guapea. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1. Yeah, nice. Yeah? Is that it's easier when we speed it up. Of course it is, right? It's hard to do things slow. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into what we call setenta. So, setenta is a signal of, well, what I heard is that is in time in the 70s in Cuba where a lot of these patterns were being constructed, were being made up. So, we go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. There's a few ways that you can do setenta, and we're going to do it with staying in linea first so you can see the movement. But we're really going to do it walking around each other. So, in place, 1, 2, 3. My partner is going to maintain contact with my hand and bring my hand down and around. Yeah? So again, here and down and around. We want to make sure that the hand's relaxed down at the bottom because this is kind of like our hand is going to end up here. So if the hand is up too high, it's going to be too hard for the follow to do. It's going to not feel comfortable. So we go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, just in place for now to show it, we go 1, 2, 3. Like my regular right turn that we did without holding a hand, but now we're holding hands. And the lead is going to keep the hand down. And I'm going to stay close to my lead. 5, 6, and the hand's going to come down again on 7. So we're close, yeah? If you notice that your partner is straining, like if their body's here, you want to take a step in so that they feel more comfortable close. And in the back, this is all that's holding on. His thumb is not holding on to me. Our whole hand is not together. It's just very basic. The other thing that I want to say that is really important is that follows, we must maintain contact with our leads at all times. So if he raises his hand, my hand goes. If he drops it, my hand's here. If it goes over this side and this side, it's my responsibility to always maintain that connection with the fingertips. That way he doesn't feel like he has to put his hands on my finger or his thumb on my fingers to keep that contact. That's when the leads feel like they have to hold on tight and get you to do things. That shouldn't happen. It should be our responsibility and their responsibility to maintain the contact in a gentle way. So, we go again. Into setenta. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to do what looks like an enchufa. 1, 2, 3. You remember that from enchufa? But now my partner is going to do like an enchufa. And this hand's going to raise up. 5, 6, 7. And then I do a regular enchufa. 1, 2, 3. And come out 5, 6, 7 into my dile que no. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's do this. Same thing, just different angle. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Very nice. The one thing that I want to say that is challenging for, I shouldn't say it's challenging, it's just different from dancing inline salsa and casino salsa, which is circular, is that of where the lead is going to step. So when we do this step, we are typically walking around in a circle. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Keep walking. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So that's another difference between inline salsa on one and casino salsa. So let's try it again out of the basic.
Line or around?
Around. Guapea. 1, 2, 3, breathe, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1. Nice. We're going to do it this way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yes? Let's do it this way. So you can see the lead steps and so I can maneuver. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And there you go. All right, let's do it with some music. We'll do it with the slow music first, and then we'll move it up.
Álvaro, en el bajo está René, en los metales Cristian Walter, invitado especial Básico de Cuba, así nada más, voces, La Barrera, Marcelo y Miguel, Mae, Guillermo Quintana, así nada más, staff, Alan Urdanilla. El tipo que la juega toda, un maipero de pura cepa. Y me presento a ustedes, Angelito Ramírez, así nada más. Y voy a presentar al animal, el tipo que la tira buena acá, en el tumbao. Vamos a decirle.
Okay. So now what we'll do is put all of it together so that you can see the basic enclosed, really close. The basic enclosed position, crossbody lead into open position, guapea, forward and back steps, enclosed position, right turn. Some places I've heard it called dedo, right? You're turning dedo with the finger. Vuelta derecha, right turn. And then enchufa, double enchufa, doble. And then setenta. Okay, so I'm not sure, Matt is the lead, so I'm not sure what, he'll go in order this time, but then he'll mix it up. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this one.
Voy a cubrirte de besos un amanecer. Cuando te vuelva a ver, el mundo estará normal.
What I want to remind you is that when everything opens up, and depending on what it's going to look like, we might not be able to dance with lots of different people in close position. Who knows if we're going to be wearing masks or not, but I want you to have fun. And these are just some of the things that you can practice at home or with a group of friends that you know, that you feel comfortable with, and continue practicing your dance. Continue practicing the joy that it brings you. It's so important that we stay connected to dance. So thank you for watching. We will be having more of these videos. I just feel like it's important that we continue to share the love. So please write if you have any questions, or if you want to get in contact with me about any other lessons that I've done, maybe that have been missed. And thank you so much to Matt. You're so wonderful. Thank you for being here. I'm like a teacher. Anyway, thank you so much. And you guys have fun, stay safe, and above everything, keep dancing. All right, thank you.
Bye.